Kilpailussa mukana Ramirent. Kotikatsomon eväät tarjoaa Kotipizza.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to some more disc golf media coverage. We are coming at you with the fourth stop on the Prodigy Disc Pro Tour. We are here in Kuopio, Finland. I'm Tony Ferro.
And with him, Connor Wood. Welcome back, fellow disc golf enthusiasts around the world, as we enter this fourth tournament of the total 6 on this Prodigy Pro Tour. Starting our lead card here, we'll take a look briefly at the standings of the tournament, but this is presented by Prodigy Disc. The scoring conditions are looking pretty nice and a beautiful course.
It is absolutely pretty wide open course, but great for spectators. Gonna have lots of OB here, lots of rollaway potential with the hills.
Classic Finland.
Oh yeah.
As we take a look so far, you see Nieminen at the top of the tour standings so far. This is the fourth one here in Kuopio, but he has quite a lead over Niklas Antila at 215 points and Seppo 214. He has a little gap there. Who do we have here, Tony?
Coming up first, we have Joonas Aalto coming from Turku, Finland, just over the 4-digit mark at 1001 rated.
He's all over the leaderboards recently. We see here joining us Salonen, the first time I'll be watching his game. I'm excited for him to join us. He's got a fresh look.
Local right out here. Curious to see what kind of lines he'll bring. We know this man here, Joona Heinänen, 1021 rated. We've already seen him take a couple competitions down. Excited to see what he's going to bring to the table.
His game can be scorching hot. We see Nieminen here. No stranger to scorching hot rounds. He has just been crushing the European tournaments this season. 1021 rated. I'm sure we'll see some beautiful forehand shots out of him.
No doubt. Let's kick it off here with hole number 1. Par 4, 216 meters. Pretty wide open here. Just got that OB on the left-hand side. Right side is pretty open. Want to flex something out, try to get it up to the top of this hill, maybe even over the edge. Be able to see the basket quite a bit easier as the OB will pinch off coming into the green. Uphill slope. Could have some rollaways. Do have that hazard in the sand as well.
Might get a chance to run it though.
Well, we get a good chance to see these guys. They have a good arm or not right off the tee here. I do love a par 4 right off the bat. Just get to open your arm up, get that first drive out the way, get those nerves out.
I would agree. It's a great opportunity. As we see Esa here approach the tee. We'll see how he wants his first shot. You definitely want to turn the disc over a little bit and get a full glide and a flight out of it, but with the right side being more forgiving, there are more obstacles in your way on your second, so you do want to play maybe a little bit with that leftwards OB line. Esa now, hyzer flip. And that's what I mentioned. If you go too far right, you can be pinched on your second one, and he may have found a sneaky OB. I believe he's safe there.
I think he will be safe, yes.
Joona Heinänen.
Joona up now. Heinänen. Sorry, I'm sure I butchered that right as I said it in the beginning, but
I'm sure he's a nice guy. He'll forgive you.
I hope so. No slouch in the distance department from Joona. Coming back, hyzer. Almost breaking through the trees, but that has plenty of D on it.
And he's been all over the coverage here on MDG Media. Just tons of podium positions throughout Europe. We'll see his first shot here now. It's a little bit low. It will have a small flatten out, but I'm sure he would have liked a little bit more height and distance off that.
Yeah, that's going to be a long second. He might have to just lay it up from there.
Uphill, he probably has still a 120, 130. That was probably only 70 meters or so, being so low to the ground. We'll see what he can manufacture from this far back, and if he really still wants to hunt that birdie from so far out. I think he does.
It's sure looking like it, but he needs this to come out. Not bad. A little bit short, but the line was great. Downhill sloping green there, sloping fairway, I should say. Really executed that shot nicely.
As we see, I believe what was this Esa? Or perhaps Joonas with a great upshot there.
No,
There it
that
is,
was
Joonas.
us. Was that Jonas?
That was Joonas. That was Aalto himself, I believe. These guys all in a very similar uniform here today.
We're going to get it. Don't worry.
As we see, this is Esa now from the bushes. Turned it over slightly, but kept it safe. His hyzer approach coming just a tad short. He plays with that hazard sand bunker, but he'll be putting for 3, it looks like.
And a hyzer from Jonas.
I believe Joona.
Joona. Oh, man, this is going to be awesome. Hole 1, we're already doing batting 1,000 here.
All right. We'll see now our first putt from downtown.
Oh, get it.
What a beautiful putt there. For Jesse to go -1 through the first up to putt, first up to birdie.
That was a great jump putt from Jesse, starting it off right, putting the pressure on early. Oh, he was so in the basket. Wow.
I think he was ready to walk that one in.
Yeah, no doubt.
We'll see Joona now.
Oy. Just a little bit of those first hole jitters, first putt jitters. It happens to the best of us.
But Joona, closest of the bunch, takes an easy 3. As Joonas takes his 4, as does Esa. Couple birdies, couple pars.
Good starting hole. I would say mid difficulty probably for this course level.
I think a par 4 under 250 meters is probably pretty attainable for these players.
This one is a weird shot though. Got hole 2, 88 meters downhill with OB left and right. Weird little cut right to left, right off the tee. And then you're going to flex back left to right, coming into the basket. You do have that wall that they built there. OB wraps around the pin. Sidearm flex shot will be the choice here.
Very unique shape. As we see Joona on the tee, flatten out his anhyzer angle and slide all the way up into approximately edge of circle.
That is awesome.
I think this hole really demands a very overstable disc on an anhyzer released forced over rather than a turnover shot.
And we see Jesse just catching one of the very last trees, but he is inside the circle, putting for birdie.
Joonas now. Just a little bit low, but he is certainly up there and putting. Those toothpicks marking the distance you need to get past in order to have a chance to putt.
And you can just see this weird angle off the tee. Really got to swoop it around to the side. Backhand will never get to the basket.
Cool hole.
It sure is.
Tricky 88 meters. A friendly little forehand chip shot into the green there.
Safe play.
We'll see Joonas from downtown. A good bit.
High left for Jonas. He's going to have a little bit of work to clean up the par. Yes,
again. Picking
Two
up
for
a good
two.
putt.
And that was a little staggered putt there. Usually he is a straddle putter all the way, but
Joona as well, 2 for 2. These guys feeling good. The game is heating up.
coming to play.
Joonas here to save his par.
No. Oh man, that had caught me off guard. I didn't expect that. Just a little lapse in focus for Joonas. He will unfortunately take the bogey. That is not how you want to get your round started, but there are plenty of holes left.
It can happen quickly. And beautiful hole 3 here. Tell us about it.
We got right to left curve going up the hill. OB is shaping the fairway, as you can see, slanting left to right as well. 126 meter par 3. You're going to see these guys pretty much all taking a big backhand hyzer shot. I even think Yese might do it.
I was going to ask, you think Yese is going forehand flex on this?
Yeah, this is a big throw. Maybe
That's a
we
big
see that
throw.
flexor, but
126 uphill is a big throw, regardless of what shape you're throwing. We see Joona to the box first with that big hyzer release to really fight the elevation, swing it back left. And he is right up there. Looks to be about 8-9 meters to the basket.
that is not bad. Yese is going backhand. I couldn't imagine doing a sidearm on this hole.
He may be contending with that inside OB. There you go. You see, he doesn't quite have the turn up or the height to really push all the way up there. He'll be out of bounds left. We see Asa now. Very wide, perhaps a little bit too wide as he catches a branch, but should swing back in nicely.
That is safe, you know. He is a little too far right, like you said.
But an easy 3, to be fair. And
No
a good
doubt.
a chance at 2.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of these sloping greens really would give you the backstop to approach with some power. We see Joonas now.
Coming in sharp. Skip off the dry patch.
Money.
Just outside circle 1. That's a great, great shot.
I believe this is Yese. After his early OB still has quite some distance to contend with. That's a slammer on the forehand hyzer.
Oh, yeah. That will get him pretty clean, easy pickup for the bogey.
A decent bit there from Esa.
It's a good half go. You can't run it too hard with the OB back there. You don't want any craziness happening.
Joonas to get his first birdie. There we
There
go.
it is.
Good stuff. Got all the way up there on the hill. Just didn't fade enough left to give a stress-free putt, but puts it in very cleanly. We'll see Joona now to go 3 through 3.
No doubt. Now it's so solid.
He just hammers that putt in. Couldn't have gone anywhere but in the bottom. We'll see Yese now for the same.
Oh, that'll be saving the bogey, yeah, but that
Of
is
course.
a good solid putt. Keeping him at 1 down. Staying in the hunt.
A lot of golf to play. As Asa takes his par. I think with his slightly shorter tee shot, that was still an absolutely fine result.
Hole number 4, going back up the hill, par 3, 119 meters. This is a crazy, crazy angle through the trees. Got this left to right turn up the hill, through a tunnel. Backhand anhyzer with the righties is going to be the play that you're going to want to get to the pin. Sidearm is just not going to fade enough. It's a really crazy, crazy angle to the hole.
As we see, Joona now has not missed a birdie yet. Looks like he has pured this line with the huge turnover. Look at that fade out. Wow.
Oh my gosh.
That's incredible. What a shot from Joona
He made
there.
that look so easy.
Made the fairway look huge.
I can't even believe I started saying how weird of an angle it was to the pin and stuff. He just puts it under the basket.
But that's a normal good shot there.
That's a
from
great
Joonas.
shot from Joonas. That was actually right where you want to be. He's about circle 2's edge, maybe just outside circle 2.
Asa, we'll see if he can get the full turn as well. That seems to be panning out very nicely.
My gosh, these guys are just tearing this hole apart. This is difficult, I promise.
And we'll see the forehand line now from Yese if he can manage to fight all the way rightwards without the flex shape.
It's just looking too straight. Ooh, but not bad skip.
I think that's about what you can get with the forehand.
Yeah, I mean, you're not going to get all the way up there, that's for sure.
Yes, he's looking to just get up there safely, not roll away on that elevated green, and he parks it there for an easy 3. Do you run that, Tony?
That, no way. Yeah, with that drop off behind it.
Oh,
Look
speaking
at this.
of roll away,
No. Oh, gosh.
you do not want to catch metal that isn't chains when you're putting up a hill. It can be a death sentence, as we see Ace's comeback putt.
Oh, he went for it again. A little roll away, but that stayed. That's good.
And Joona for his birdie.
You know he's running this. Oh, yeah.
Fantastic. He is 4 through 4. Just such a clean game so far. Everything is in the circle, edge of circle. All the putts going straight in.
Dream start.
Asa taking his bogey, but a good recovery after the unfortunate roll away. Tough par save.
And a par for Joonas.
And Jesse as well.
Yes, he will. Par is not bad on that hole. That's tough. You saw that hill. That hill was big by the basket.
Second hardest hole that was of the
All
round.
right.
So
Thank you.
moving on to 5, it's looking nice and open here.
Oh, yeah. Par 336 meters. Just got it carved out again with the OB stakes. Slightly downhill sloping green here with the OB behind it. True finish style. See how these guys attack this. This is a big par 3.
With 136 meters, slightly downhill. I think Jesse probably does have the distance to get there forehand, but I think a lot of these guys will throw a very similar shape to the last hole, just an Anheuser or turnover backhand. As we see Joona sail this one all the way down the fairway. The guy cannot throw a bad shot.
I mean, just so smooth. To have the disc Anheisering the entire way so slowly like that, that's next level.
Joonas now getting a similar turnover shot. We'll see if he can get the fade as well.
Just a little bit too much Anheuser on it, but he is safe.
The OB on the right and left side can get you in some trouble. We'll see if Jesse can find the distance here. You can see a big flex line from him. That's looking fantastic.
Wow. Skip up, roll. Oh, yeah.
That's a 120 plus forehand right there.
That's a solid rip.
And Asa still hunting the elusive first birdie of the round. We'll see if he can put it close.
Roll over.
He might be playing with fire if that doesn't get down
Eee.
soon.
Stop. No. No.
Just not enough turn, a little bit too much height. Can happen very quickly. He'll have a circle to par save from there, though.
And there you can see just how much teeth this hole does have. Joona just is on a mission right now, let's say.
We mentioned the last one was the second hardest and that this one looked open.
Joonas! What?
Wow, an incredible putt. The height held beautifully, gets the light fade right at the end.
Dude, that was big.
That was huge.
A big old putt.
Was that a straddle with no step or jump? Let's take a look here at the replay. Thank you,
Good
Coti Pizza.
angle.
There's the
Coti
step.
Pizza slow-mo stepper right in there. Solid. That basket looked tiny from there.
That was huge.
Ooh,
I think that's
good old putt from Essa there.
I believe. We'll see if Joona can
that was
go
almost
5.
for the par save.
Good bid from
Joona.
Essa.
Oh, he splashes out right side. No way.
The first mistake, if you were to call it that, from Joona, but his round's still phenomenal. Yese, the forehand birdie, also phenomenal.
Capitalizing on that, getting a stroke back on Joona. He needed it. That's keep him in the hunt. It's early, but man, these guys aren't slowing up for anything on this course.
As Asa with his third shot, including his OB, gets a bogey 4. We see Joona tap in his first par here on hole 5.
But nonetheless, unbelievable start. 4 down through 5.
He still has not thrown a bad shot. He missed one putt that hit a lot of chains. I think we're going to see some good stuff from him coming up here.
Well, we got a little gap to hit here on hole 6, par 3, 111 meters. Just got to split the 2 trees right off the tee. Then it starts to open up a little bit as we head slightly downhill. We'll see this basket placement, though, is treacherous with that OB right behind it. Downhill slope on the basket. This is going to be a tough one to stick.
No doubt, I think a lot of these guys will be looking at the hyzer flip, maybe a slightly lower speed, given that we're playing downhill here.
Yeah, I think mid-range, maybe even approach disc or so.
But not very much snap.
Yeah, that
from
was
Joonas.
just a little too light on the effort.
I think maybe a slip. He looked down quite quickly at his footing as he threw. We'll see Jesse now how he chooses to approach. I believe this is that harp that he likes to approach with.
I think you're right. We have seen this come out quite a bit in previous round coverage. And that is not bad. He's down the hill on the right side, putting back up at the basket. Almost happier position than doing the death putt from circle's edge.
A great risk reward. You could be further away if you go long, but given that you're putting uphill, it gives you much more liberty to run it. We see Joona now with a beautiful flip up what looks to be a putter or approach disc. What a throw.
This guy, right back on track, just said, oh, can't believe I parred one hole. Let's go back to birdies.
Ace has got an intimidating look, you know. Those glasses, you don't know what's behind those glasses. But I do know what's behind that throw. Pure butter. That was a fantastic placement.
Sidearm flexor, skipping right underneath the basket. Didn't even roll away that far.
Very smooth.
Oh my gosh, talk about tough approach shot here. Leaves it a bit short. That is going to be a death putt.
But with Obi directly behind, I can appreciate that from him. Not wanting to risk going long. Yese from the side.
Get in some work.
He's 3 down with a bogey on the 6th hole. Really impressive stuff.
He is. Him and Joona are they're just getting it done right now.
And there's Ace's first birdie
There
of
we
the
go.
round.
On the board. Attaboy.
And well earned, if I may say so. We see Joonas here. Tap in
Okay,
his
that
par.
wasn't that bad. Still was like a 4 or 5 meter putt, but he made that look like it was just a cakewalk tap in there.
And Joona for his birdie.
There we go.
Very consistent.
And not bad. 5 down out of 6.
And one of the friendlier holes.
Hole 7, heading back downhill. Par 3, 77 meters. Got this crazy left to right slant on the fairway. As we head towards the basket, it's not slowing down. OB is wrapped all the way around once again. Just got to stick the landing, got to match that angle of the disc to the hillside. Get it to stop.
A lot of elevation in use here in Kuopio rather. We'll see Jesse up first with the forehand release. As he looks to have a nice soft hyzer angle, he's going to match the grade of the hill and filter down there. Perhaps a little bit less than he would have liked, but he's certainly putting, although with OB right behind, that's a scary putt.
That is a tester. Joona with the backhand approach now.
You fight the hillside, I can appreciate that.
Yeah, you can also get a roll away if you come in a little too sharp. But he sticks that gorgeously onto the green. That'll put him in circle 1.
Absolutely. You can also throw to circle's edge. We'll see Esa now try to ride the momentum off his last birdie. That looks like it has a very nice width to it.
Skip, slide. Yeah, a little bit short, but
I think he's running that all day. It's nice to be
for
lateral
sure.
on the hillside rather than Jesse, who's a bit short with the death putt. Those guys, I think, can run it without too much concern. And Joonas now.
Ooh, that's wide. That's got to be sharp rim disc or else. Yeah, no, it just didn't get the skip like it should have, but he'll be at circle's edge
And just didn't
with
match
the
the grade of the
decision
hill.
to make.
You think he's running it?
Yep. Oh
There it
my
is.
gosh, he hit it high too.
Stone cold.
No fear in this man.
I think Jesse, after seeing that, feels
You
obliged.
have to run it if the other guy did.
Boom.
Oh man, these guys just what OB right behind the basket with the drop off and downhill slope and
Did someone say scary putt? I think easy birdie is what they meant to
Yeah,
say. That is another one right there
I guess
from Esa.
hole seven's like a must get. Star framing it pretty quickly here. Joona's just gonna tap in his little formality putt here.
He's positioning himself to go 6 down through the first 7.
I guess we should give this more credit because he is on
Nothing is attacking.
fire.
At this point, every putt, he's feeling the pressure build up. He's only missed one, but it was very close to center, and I think he is still riding that wave.
Well, no jingle jangle, but star frame it is as we come into hole 8. Par 3, 92 meters. Gotta clear this valley first as you head way around the trees. Up this little plateau, onto the top sits this basket. Once again, downhill slope right behind that bad boy, and OB.
Super scenic.
Love it.
Beautiful green. Mean hole. Nice views. Big hyzers. Can't really ask for much more.
Yeah.
We got Jesse going backhand now.
Yeah, you can't do any sidearm magic on this thing. Backhand spike hyzer all day, sitting it pretty. These guys are probably coming in mid-range or so.
I think really just something reliably overstable that you can spike hyzer. Just go down and left as soon as you can, really needing to fade quickly and not go too far straight. Wow.
Oh, man.
Joona dropping absolute bombs on hole 8's green.
I think that's safe to say. Joona will go 7 for 8 on the front so far.
And Asa now got him scored back to par. He is even. We'll see if he can secure himself that under par score. These guys are just dropping these in like it's nothing. This is not a super simple shot.
No, I mean, really, with the drone flight, it curves so much around the corner. And then you got the hillside and everything. I guess I talked this up way too much. Park job. My gosh.
That is, I know this is only feature card, but that is lead card play right there, if I may say so.
You can't find much of a better spread. I mean, who's up first? 3 meters from Joona.
Joona, who
Okay.
dinged the stem, just bounced it right underneath.
Ah, don't hit your head on the baskets, boys, when you're coming to get your disc. My gosh.
This one did average 2.7 here in round 1, so played well under par. Gave a few troubles, but for the most part, these guys looking to clean this one up. As we see Jesse now.
Yes, our feature card here is laughing at whatever troubles anyone else on this course had with this particular hole.
Oh, a little trick putt by Asa.
Hey,
Little seesaw
yo.
action. We saw that there. He's flashing the smile. He knows what he did.
We saw you. We saw you. I pick up what you're putting down.
He's feeling it.
Hole number 9, 106 meter par 3. Got the Mando left directly off the tee with that tunnel. As you come out into the open, you will start heading to the right, down the hill. Got that nice view once again as we come onto the plateau. Basket perched up Just a few meters from the OB once again. Tough landing zone on this hole. First, you got to hit the gap, though.
Yesay up first. He has 4 birdies in a row. This looks to be fading out very nicely. We'll see if he gets all the distance that he needs, though.
He does not.
And that is a scary putt. We saw him run it last time, though. We'll see how he's feeling now, sitting at 5 down through the front 9.
Yeah, 4 in a row. You're feeling pretty good right now.
And his putting's been clean. We'll see Joona now. Also look for that forehand line.
That
Seems
maybe
to be
long.
swinging. Looks very overstable, but
Sit.
didn't quite get right enough. I think he did get most of the distance, though. I think he has a long circle 2 putt.
And he is safe, I believe, which he was pushing that OB on left side. Essa now up.
And that is a Anheuser release. That is going to be very overstable, I'm sure.
Oh, but also looking a little bit long, a little bit left.
I think the Heiser or Heiser flip would play very nicely into the hillside rather than these little flexes, but I'm sure these guys have practiced that line. We'll see Joonas now, also looking for the forehand.
When you say Heiser flip, do you mean backhand or
I
sidearm?
think you could flip up a sidearm to flat and have it fade out to the right. I think
Okay.
a fairly overstable disc thrown on a soft Heiser might just go straight and right, whereas these guys are getting 2-3 angles and playing maybe a little bit with that OB and hillside.
I would agree. Well, we did see, I believe, what was that, Joonas there, cleaning up the rest of the card with the best drive.
And we got 4 putts, 3 now coming up as we see Joona simply put himself up there for an easy 3. His round has been fantastic so far. Asa doing the very same.
Not even wanting to risk that.
Do you think Jesse is doing the same though?
No, I think he looks like he's running this bad boy.
He's
Oh, yeah, he's going for this.
feeling it.
Is he inside or outside? Is he going stepper it?
I think he's just in. Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
He took his time and he takes the birdie as well.
Nerves of steel by this man, coming down for 6 down on the front 9 with a bogey.
Absolute killer. Yesay just taking down every putt so far. That's 5 in a row for him. We see Joonas now. Great putt to secure his birdie as well. Closest of the bunch. I'm sure he's happy now. 4 under through 9. All of these guys now sitting under par. We'll see Joona for his easy 3. And likely Asa do the same.
Surprising risk to take early on in the first round for Yesse there. But
What's that risk? Sorry.
that huge crazy putt that he just made, I don't know what you mean.
Look, he knows what he's doing. If he's making them, when you're feeling it, I think you have the liberty to just start firing. When you're on, and you're on, it's, I think, worth going for.
I mean,
We take a look at the standings. We see it worked out well for him.
5 in a row to finish it out. Come on now.
Absolutely. Leading this card is Joona Heinänen at 7 under through 9. I will be shocked if anyone threw better than that. Yesay at 6 under, Joonas at 4 under, and Esa at 1 under.
Well, let's take a look at the top 10 here. We got another one. Hey, Yucatini is also throwing 7 down. Got a bunch of 5 downs and some 4s. These guys are really coming into play here. We got a hot little top 10. Make sure you guys come and check us out on the back 9.
Should be good. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. We'll see you on the other side.